Drill gang who promoted violence jailed for a planned machete attack on rivals. 5 gang members who made drill music videos to glorify violence have been jailed after they were caught with machetes and baseball bats. The Notting Hill gang pleaded guilty last month after arming themselves to take on a rival gang last November. On Monday, Yonas Girma, 21, Micah Bedeau, 19, Isaac Marshall, 18, Jordan Bedeau and Rhys Herbert, both 17, were jailed following a 2-year probe into their music and social media accounts. The group, who are members of the 1011 gang and based in Ladbroke Grove, West London, amassed millions of views on YouTube with their drill tracks, featuring violent lyrics. The genre of rap music, which often features masked or hooded groups of men talking about guns, drugs and stabbings, has been linked to a rise in violent crime in the capital. Officers swooped on the group in November last year after they featured in 7 videos on YouTube wearing balaclavas. They were armed with 4 large machetes, baseball bats, masks, and gloves, and police suspect they were planning an attack on the rival 12 Worlds gang from Shepherd's Bush. The defendants claimed they were on their way to make a music video and that the weapons were simply props when they were arrested. They initially denied a charge of conspiracy to commit grievous bodily harm with intent, but pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of conspiracy to commit violent disorder on the 6th day of their trial, last month. On Monday, they were sentenced at Kingston Crown Court where Micah Bedeau, of Colville Square, Notting Hill, was jailed for 3 years and 3 months after pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit violent disorder and possession of cannabis. Girma, of Hounslow Road, Hanworth, was jailed for 3.5 years for conspiracy to commit violent disorder and possession of a baseball bat. Marshall, of Ladbroke Grove, was jailed for 2 years after admitting conspiracy to commit violent disorder and possession of a bladed article in a public place. Herbert, of Lonsdale Road, Notting Hill and Jordan Bedeau, of Colville Square, were both detained for a year after admitting conspiracy to commit violent disorder and possession of a bladed article in a public place. Prosecutors have applied for criminal behavior orders to ban the group from making drill music for up to 5 years and the judge will rule on the applications on Friday. Local officers have spent 2 years gathering evidence of the gang's music and social media activity for intelligence purposes and presented a raft of evidence to the court to demonstrate how the gang were promoting violence through their lyrics and actions. One song called No Hook included sounds of gunshots and lyrics such as, "Clock me and up," opposing gang member, "Wind down the window, back, get, out the spinner, revolver firearm, and burst, shoot him. I put bullets in numerous guys like how come the ops ain't learning? 4 men on 2 peds, mopeds, jump off with my shank, knife, leaving op boys splattered, covered in blood." Detective Chief Superintendent Kevin Southworth, head of the Trident and Area Crime Command, said, 7 music videos were shown in court as evidence of the aggressive and violent nature of the suspects. The lyrics, mainly written by Herbert, referenced several real and often violent events. Their aim was purely to glorify gangs and violence. At Trident and across the Met we are very clear we will take decisive action to get videos of this nature removed from the internet, despite what the gangs may claim. There is a clear link, as in this case, to violence. And we will bring those videos before the courts to demonstrate the intention of those who make and take part in them to cause violence and disorder. It is just one of the tactics we use as part of our continued work to tackle violence on London streets. More than 500 children needed mental health care after Grenfell Tower fire. Chloe Ayling vindicated after man convicted of kidnapping and drugging her 2 teens charged after moped gang left woman critical by punching her for phone.